Bernard Watts for Sports Talk with B. Watts Entertainment. I stopped by here to let you know that I come to you every Tuesday, every Thursday, and every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time by the digital airways of YouTube. If you would like to sponsor or advertise or do an NIL deal with Sports Talk with B. Watts Entertainment, hey, give me a call at 770-820-2329, or you can send me an email at cbwatts1@aol.com. I'm telling you, if you partner with me, Scope Plus. Hey, watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your boy Bernard Watts, live right here in Boulder, Colorado. Getting ready to watch Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes. Yeah, let's go Buff. They got different characters on this team, and that's why they are must-see TV. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I'm finna knock JR out today. Yeah, I'm finna knock him out tonight, y'all. Hey, you watch Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. Got an exciting show for you tonight with my dog, JR Boxing. We getting ready to talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo football team. But before we move on, I just need you to do me a favor. Hit that like button as you come in, and also do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. All right? I just read that message from JR. He want me to let y'all know you're right. You're right, y'all. So you know me. I'm gonna keep it straight with you, bro. But hey, we got an exciting show. We're gonna talk about Coach Prime. There's a player that Coach Prime has gotten him to commit to Colorado this year, and he's a wide receiver by the name of Quinton Gibson. And I'm here to tell you first, I think, this is my thinking, he will be better than Jimmy Horn Jr. and LeJohntay Webster. And I got the facts to bag it up. And at this time, I'm going to bring the man of the hour, that's Mr. JR Boxing, to the stage. Either he's going to agree with me or he's going to disagree. Either way, each opinion is welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. JR Boxing. What's up, my dog?
What's happening, man? Hey, let
what's going on?
Know. Let them know now. I picked them right. And I went.
Hey, I gotta admit, I was wrong, and JR Boxing were right on his picking today. Not just one game, not just two games, but so far, all three games, JR Boxing was right and I was wrong. I went with the underdogs, and all the underdogs lost. And JR said, no, B. Watts. He told me and Greg that ain't the way it's going to go. These are the teams that going to win, and he was right. I'm going to give him his flowers. He was right. I told him earlier in the text, he do better talking about the other team than CU.
That's cold-blooded, man.
He my dog, dude, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you joining me tonight, man. Your boy, your homeboy from Texas, man. I did a little research on him, man, because I'm kind of wondering and worried about the receiver corps that we bringing in and some of the receivers that we don't lost in the transfer portal due to other teams probably paying more and Concepcion haven't committed yet. And I'm looking at the wide receivers that was already on the roster that's coming back, JR. And I'm also looking at the ones that have committed as a freshman. But JR, there is one. Once again, you told me about this dude named Quinton Gibson. This dude is the truth. I watched some films on him again today, and I'm going to share them to y'all what I watched. This dude, 5'8", 190 pounds, from Fort Worth, Texas. This year, just in receiving yards, 1,732 yards and 31 TDs. Now, these were the stats at Thanksgiving when he told Nightcap that he was coming and committed to Coach Prime. He had 2 more games left, and he ended the season at 1,828 yards with 33 TDs in high school alone. I don't care. You playing in the backyard, JR. 33 TDs in one season. JR, you know more about this dude. Tell us more about Quinton Gibson, the wide receiver coming in for Coach Prime this year.
Like I said before, man, the young man is like lightning within a bottle. He's out there in the Fort Worth, Dallas Metroplex area. That's a huge football area, man. A lot of the universities come and they pluck kids out of those schools from North Crowley, DeSoto, Duncanville, and he's an amazing player. Very quick, really explosive, and he has that dog mentality. Don't let the frame fool you. Don't let the 5'8", 165 frame fool you. He knows how to play with his weight. He's been that size for the majority of his life, so he understands how to play at that size. An explosive young man, knows how to get around the ball, and he knows how to get in the end zone, more importantly. And like Coach Prime said, he said in that press conference, that's the guy that when you talk about LeJohntay and you talk about Jimmy Horn, that is a guy that can come in and, continue that mold of explosiveness from that slot position. Get in, within Coach Mo weight program as a early enrollee and get to work. But expect to see the young man on the field in similar fashion to the way Draylon Miller was used this year. So he'll get his opportunities to touch the ball. But I'm telling you, man, he's lightning within the bottle. If you go and look at his highlight clips, he plays in 6A classification in football, state of Texas. That's the highest classification, and he's on a really good team, North Crowley. They're nationally ranked. I believe they somewhere in the top 20 as far as like being nationally ranked. But really good team, man. And the young man is a dog. He knows how to play. And that's the type of explosiveness and quick twitch athletes that you need on a football team. And he's going to provide that year one.
Hey, speaking of his quickness and his explosion, I got a video I want to share with y'all. And man, let me tell you, you talking about somebody that can take it to the highs. This dude, he can take it to the high, mm-hmm. Here we go. I got 3 videos on the show. Man, I'm telling you. Throw me that ball, boy. Throw me that ball. I'm going to show you what to do with it. Boy, get out the way. Skirt. Boy, I'm gone. Once I hit this sideline, it's over with. It's over with. Look at the speed.
Gone.
Man, this dude here is lightning flash. And he kind of, on this play, he kind of reminds me of Travis Hunt. Let's throw it up, bro.
Yep.
One more video, and we're gonna move on.
So lightning
I'm
within the
convinced,
bottle.
bro. I'll tell you, I'm convinced, man. He got the potential to be better than Jimmy Horn and LeJohntay. I'm trying to tell y'all now. I know somebody said I'm putting. Hold on, B.Y. You going a little bit too far. No, I ain't even listen. Jimmy Horn this year, he had 33 receptions, 434 yards, and just one TD. This year, even though he was injured. You don't think that boy can take them numbers and do that this year? He can. LeJohntay, 70 catches, 880 yards, and 10 TDs. Now, hear me. Now, they did these numbers with 4 wide receivers out there, and all of them can be number one. Travis could have been number one. Will Shepherd, LeJohntay, and Jimmy Horn. Well, this dude here on the team right now, there's no number one wide receiver. I'm just being honest with you. Travis gone. We don't know what the health of Omarion Miller gonna be. Right now, I'm telling y'all, this dude got the potential. He ain't gonna be fighting for nobody about the ball. If they roll out with the wide receiver group they have now, I ain't got no shot of a doubt he'll be the number one target with the speed and the agility that he got. You gonna double team Odom and leave him one-on-one? Yeah,
he'll definitely get there. He'll have opportunities to get on the field very early. Farrakhan from North Shore also have the opportunity to get on the field early. So the wide receiver room is wide open. Like you said, we don't have an established leader. Although Omarion Miller will be the most experienced receiver, but there's no established leader. But I look for Omarion Miller to, take that mantle. I mean, he's been in the program, the longest. But this young man is going to have plenty of opportunities, along with any other incoming freshmen. They're going to have a chance to make an impact. And Coach Prime did said it before. Look, if we recruit you, we expect you to play. So. Right. Come in, do the right thing, get in the weight room, get your weight up, things like that. He can get on the field. So that's the only thing that I could see keeping him from playing would be his size, but he's very explosive. But I would like to see him put on, at least a good 15 pounds. If if they could put that on his frame in a nice, clean way, I would like to see that. Just for him to protect himself as he goes through a collegiate season. But no, the young man he's lightning in a bottle and a great gift for CU, a diamond in the rough. So that's what you need.
You keep saying you want him to put on weight. This dude's 5'8", 190. Jimmy Horn is 5'11", 170. LeJohntay is 5'10", 170. He's bigger than them.
I think he need to put. I don't know. They may have ballooned them numbers. I'm
going by what his high school got on his. I went on the internet and got it from his high school record. I said, "Wow, he 5'8", and he 190. This dude don't look little now."
Yeah, man, they'll balloon your records.
He's just short, man. This dude don't need no more weight on him, bro.
In high school, I was 6'7". I'm every bit of 6'3". So I'm just they'll balloon your numbers, man. But like I said, he knows how to play with his weight. So you get him in a program, get him at that nutrition table, get him in the weight room. I mean, he'll put on at least maybe 5 to 7 pounds during that spring and winter session. Of good weight, build out his strength, get some functional strength going and stuff like that. And he'll be able to get on the field. The opportunity's there, so nothing's stopping him. There's no players in front of him. There's not a lot of people stacked in front of you, so the opportunity is there to get on the field early.
Right. Like I said, I believe he's going to be in that starting lineup. I could be wrong. If I am, I'll come back and say it. I think he's going to be one of the players or the freshmen to get that playing time. And if they don't bring no wide receiver in, if Concepcion don't commit, or they don't go out and get a wide receiver at a 800 to 1,000 yard this year, they're going to have to play him. I don't see nothing keeping him off the field. Yeah. I don't see a receiver right now that got the explosive that he has other than Cam Mike.
Yeah. I think they flipped that one guy that committed to Utah. He's still
They
coming
gonna
on the
flip
visit.
him?
Yeah, he's still coming on the visit to CU. I think they flip him. I can't
His
remember his
number wasn't
numbers,
that good to me.
but he over 6 foot. I want to say like 6'2" or something like that. 6'2",
6'2".
maybe 190, something like that. But
Okay.
but we need another big body receiver, because right now the only receiver we got on the roster with a big body is O Miller.
Right.
That's
right.
over 6 foot. I think Draylon is maybe 6 foot, maybe. But the only
You got
receiver we
Timmons.
know
I
for
think
sure.
Timmons gonna be over 6
Timmons,
foot.
yeah. I forget about
Yeah.
Timmons. Yeah, Timmons, yeah.
Yeah. But like I say, this dude, man, this JR, this dude, he's a dog, bro.
33 touchdowns. Like I said, that kid's not even doing that at top one. So.
You do that in your backyard. Let me show them one more time just in case you didn't see it, dog. And this dude, he'll take that ball. He can take it to the house, bro. Even though I know this high school, but once he get that ball in his hand, boy, he like them Migos, boy. I'm gone now. This boy here tough, man. This dude here tough. When y'all first told me about him, you and Coach Dre, I had to go do some research on this dude. Yeah, he that dude. He's that dude. He's that dude. He's nice. He's a nice piece to go with.
Yeah.
Farrell,
they boosted his stats. Because he probably 190 with them shoulder pads on. I'll tell you.
Yeah, okay.
Really 190.
They ain't no 190.
But
I looked on the internet. I looked at his high school records and his dimensions and his numbers they done put up. Yeah, they had him at 5'8" at 190 pounds from Fort Worth, Texas. I said, "Oh, this boy, he's kind of bigger than Tim Horn them then."
Yeah, nah, I don't believe that. But like I said, I was
just ain't told you. So. Okay, all right. So, what you think about the quarterback, Salter, from Liberty? What you think about him?
Man, that's a really good pickup. Like I said, we talked about last time. I see the way the program is going. At least this bridge. Until the reins of the program is led over to Juju to quarterback. But I see the dynamic play of Salter. I had the opportunity. I watched 1 or 2 Liberty games this year and caught a ton of his highlights.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he knows how to play the game. A young kid from Cedar Hill, Texas. So there's relations there, man. Because Coach Prime, he done made his way in that Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex area. Cedar Hill is like right outside of the Fort Worth area. So, like I said, a young man, he went to high school, Cedar Hill, Texas. He's a winner at the University of Liberty, and he's going to bring that winning mentality to Colorado. His play style is very dual threat like. So he's going to be able to put together great ability for us to move the ball. A lot of us complain about moving the ball running wise. Yeah. And so we're going to see a lot of that. And like I mentioned, you haven't seen one running back hop in the portal. So not saying that we're going to be 80-20 or 70-30. I don't know any percentage of like what CU would run the ball next year. But what I will say is that the run game will be leaned on heavily coming up next year. The young man can spin the ball as well. He threw for over 2,500 yards this year. But Liberty offense was predicated on timeliness of him moving the ball with his feet as well. So he knows how to look through, read that run pass option. He knows how to look at his keys for defensive ends and things like that. So I look for him to have some explosive run plays because he can move the ball with his feet as well. So that'll be a good look.
Yeah, speaking on his feet, I'm gonna add on what you said. This dude rushed for almost 700 yards this year on his feet alone. He had 7 TD rushed, and man, he only can come to see you and improve on his NFL draft status.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm telling you, with the weapons, the wide receiver group, and the type of offense they can probably run, he probably end up being the leading rusher also, potentially.
Could
Because the
be.
way he scrambles the football and things on that offensive line, how they build the offensive line right now, I see him just getting Miller so far. He was a center, but he also can play guard. And I hope they put him beside C on the left side.
Yeah.
And then you got Harden if he comes back. Then you got Benson on the right side. They still gonna need 2 more offensive linemen, I think, at least.
Yeah. I
Just
see him. I see CU attacking the portal, maybe picking up maybe 3 or 4 more offensive linemen
right.
over the duration of the portal to bring them in. They hit the portal hard last year with linemen, as far as like the guy Zach Owens.
Yeah, Zach Owens.
There was a few. Man, what was the other kid? Man, there was a few. I think they brought in about 6 or 7 linemen
Yeah, they
last
did.
year
They
from the
did.
portal. So I mean, those young men are still in the program. I believe we only lost like 1 lineman to the portal or something like that, offensive lineman. But I mean, we brought in 6 to 7 guys last year, and they've been receiving a tutelage from Coach Loho. And I mean, we've seen an improvement in the line. I would like to see more, stacks and doubles when they're in their blocking schemes and things like that. But it comes with play calling. So Pat Shermer got to, do some more creative things with the play calling and such things like that to induce the running style a little bit better for CU. But I think that's going to happen, man. He got a whole another year to pretty much retool the offensive playbook. I mean, because you're bringing in, some new quarterbacks, and so you don't have to pretty much stick with that same playbook as far as like running goes. So I see them reinventing some of the running style for CU next year. That's why I'm just watching the portal to see if a running back hops in the portal. That's all.
From CU.
From CU. If a running back hop in the portal, then conversations been had about the play style.
Well, you hanging on that ain't some conversation, ain't you? You hanging your hat on that ain't you hanging your hat on that.
You know it happening.
Well, you hanging that on your hat. Them guys ain't going nowhere. I'm saying I'm towards the running back. As long as Michael Welch and Brandon Hood stay, I'm good with the running back. I don't want to see them 3 and 4 running backs running the ball. I want to see one workhorse and just feed him. Give at least 20 rushes a game. You got a quarterback that can run. Now, he ain't gonna sit back there like Shador and take them hits. Man, that first read, second read, they ain't there. Man, I'm gone. And the first person that missed a block on that offensive line, Salty gone, bro.
Yeah. I see, especially with them, the way that hitting the portal with tight ends. I mean, they hit recruiting hard with tight ends.
Yeah, they got
They got two freshmen incoming. They got the number 1 tight end out of the portal. And then they're gonna have another tight end coming in. So the way that's how I'm looking at it. They'll throw the ball. Tight ends will be highly effective in the offensive scheme next year when it comes to passing and blocking. But I see them utilizing those tight ends in that pass game a little bit more. I mean, in rushing attack a little bit more next year. So
okay, all right. What's going on, Mustang Crazy? How you doing? What's up, with Phyllis? It's Alan. What's going on, Alan? What's going on? Y'all doing all right? Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Trey Ivor, what's up? Michelle, how you doing? What's going on, Red? Oh, that ring. What's going on? Miss D, my dog. How you doing? YG, Salty, what's going on? Appreciate that, Miss D. Mustang Crazy, always a good. You're always a good. What's going on? TMFB. How you doing, V? Yep, Alan, you right. Yep. I think we way on 105. They way on that room. We probably ain't got about 60 players going to this bowl game.
So we'll see at the bowl game while we watching. Our sideline might be a little thin over
there. I saw that video, JR. I said, dog. We got Only thing I see is wide receivers and defensive back.
Yep. I looked at you know how you look at well off and then you look at reach the people. And typically when they film and they're opposite of each other.
Yeah.
And I
You
was
got to
like,
piece it together.
yeah, I said, well, maybe Bucky just not showing the whole team. But then I look at Darius' film from Reach the People. Oh, no, that's just what they got. They probably got about 65, 70 people on that roster.
Yeah. What's up, Red? What's going on? But like I said, so when I look at the linebacker room, JR, like I was saying this morning, I'm good. I'm good with Reginald Hughes. Look like Hill Green is going to sign with Alabama. I just seen that a while ago. Hit on X. Look like he doing. I wish him well. They getting a good linebacker. I can tell you that. But Reginald Hughes, and when I look at the side, he way bigger than Hill Green. This dude 6'2", 240. Hill Green was 6'2", 220. And he's more athletic. I watched a couple of films. I didn't upload them films of the linebacker. I guess I'll do it when I get off. But the way he moved from sideline to sideline, he going to be able to cover running back out the backfield.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I was harping on that from the beginning of the season. Please get in the portal, get a running back that can run sideline to sideline. Get a running back that can run sideline to sideline.
Linebacker.
And you know, we flashed with Lundy, but then Lundy changed his mind and he left. We brought in Wester. Wester can run the sidelines. He can do that. It's just Wester's smaller in frame. He's a smaller guy. He's a tweener. So I was like, man, we get a guy that can run sideline to sideline. Then we signed the Kyle Hill Green late, and I didn't get a chance to like really look at his film. But throughout the year, him and Bentley, I would say that's probably the one downfall that they had was covering running backs out the backfield. So that was the issue, whether it be man coverage, whether it's trying to get over. And Bentley was a warrior. I mean, he played through injuries all year, as well as other players on the team. But if the assignment is to the linebacker to cover the running back in the flat, and you don't got the foot speed to keep up with him, that's a problem. And I think Reginald Hughes can solve that problem. I looked at a little tape, and he got the speed. It's there. He's a for sure tackler with over 80 tackles this year. So I think we got a guy that's going to be able to stay on his feet, work through the trash when it gets to getting in the backfield, and cover a running back out of the backfield on pass plays. So that's good.
I would like for him to run a 4. What do you think about a 4-3 defense with 3 linebackers?
Who would you put? Who would be the 3? Who would you if they called you and said, "B Watts, this is what we're gonna do"? All right, who the 3 linebackers you putting out there?
Well, it might be not. I put Webster on the left-hand side because I want him just in case. Most teams are right-handed, and I want Hughes in the middle. Hell, you could at linebacker. I go with Stoudemire on that 3. I just JB. I don't know about it. I like him at Jackson State. I mean, I know he's a fan favorite and I ain't killing him. I'm just saying, what do he bring to the table?
Oh, man.
That Hughes can't do. He's a thumper.
Yeah, look.
What you going? Okay, put JB in the middle. I don't really think he's gonna be there. I think he's gonna hit the port again in spring. That's just me. They're gonna bring in some more linebacker, dog.
I don't think JB going nowhere, man.
If they bring in another number 1 linebacker, how JB gonna hit the field?
He gonna have to work in. You know what? To me, when I look at it, as far as like the running backs covering running backs out the flat, I think JB could have did that. But
you think so?
Yeah, I think he could have did that this year. I just look at it and you see the
why the coaching staff didn't give him no playing time? What is the coaching staff seeing in practice that you don't see?
Look, from what we saw in the spring game, JB was the best linebacker from the spring game. So I don't know where the correlation went from the spring game into winter camp, and he kind of lost out on the battle to a multitude of people. I don't know what occurred there. But I can say that, they definitely gave Bentley every opportunity to stay on the field. playing through injuries and things.
So what
like
you
that.
saying? You think JB was better than Bentley?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what. Yeah. Bentley best
Well,
attribute
if you
was
saying
blessing.
that, we don't need no linebacker.
No, you still bring in another linebacker, but I just feel like
See, you
JB.
gotta have both ways, bro.
No, man.
If I know you gonna do this, man, I would did this show by myself.
Oh, come on, man.
Look, you telling me that JB is better than Bentley, right?
I feel that way.
If he's better than Bentley, we need JB on the field because I'm telling you that the guy they're bringing in now, he's just as good as Nakia Hill-Green.
Yeah, that's why I say JB gonna have his opportunity. You still bring somebody in because you don't want attrition to take place in the linebacker room and somebody get hurt and now the productivity just go down. But I think JB, long as JB got a good Batman, he can be a hell of a Robin. So if Reginald Hughes is a Batman and JB our Robin, I think we in good shape going into the season. Look, we'll see what it looks like on the 28th because he's gonna have his opportunity to get on the field.
Yeah, they gonna tell the story right here because it gonna be him and Webster at that linebacker room.
Yep,
it's gonna be him, man. That just I don't know, bro. I like JB as a person. I especially liked him when he was at Jackson State because I watched that last year at Jackson State. But somehow when he got to Colorado, I just didn't see it no more.
Yeah, because JB was in that tweener mode. Last year they played him at edge a lot. Then they come in this year and we're gonna put him at linebacker. And look, everybody in the chat that saw the spring game, they saw what we saw. They saw JB flying around making plays. They saw that.
You talking about a spring game? A spring game? When we going against ourselves?
I'm just going off the tape that was put out. That's the last tape he had.
I got to go with the chat. I would take Montrez over JB.
That's a large learning curve, man.
What you mean a learning curve?
That's a huge learning curve.
You never seen the dude play? Okay, I'm gonna get some videos. I'm gonna show you tonight that what Montrez Walker brings to the table. You should already know.
I don't doubt the young man's ability from the state of Georgia at a great program in Buford. I don't doubt his ability. It's a step up at the collegiate level, especially if he's gonna be the Mike linebacker.
Oh no, that boy here gonna be the Mike linebacker.
Yeah, Reginald Hughes, he'll be the Mike.
If he got the intellect to do it, I'm sure they wouldn't have brought him in the first target if he wasn't that for his IQ wise. I'm sure they want to spend that type of money to bring him up. But anyway, like I say, big word, crazy, man.
What up, big word? That's cold, man.
Me and Big One think alike. Like, I say the same thing, man. I think he's gonna hit that transfer for to come this spring, bro. That just be. That just be. He got to prove to me he ain't gonna do it. Cause I don't see Webster is better than JB.
Yeah, and certain things. I think JB a better run fitter than Webster. I think Webster is good sideline to sideline, but JB a better run fitter. At least that's what I could take from the spring game. He was a better run fitter. But
well, we're gonna find out this bowl game. That bowl game gonna tell me a lot about JB.
Gonna see.
Because they got a running back and they got a running quarterback. If JB stand up, because he's gonna be really the only. He's gonna have to be the Mike. Everybody else gone. No, Bentley's still
everybody
there.
else gone. Yeah.
Him and Bentley. Yeah. Hill-Green is out of his way, put it like that.
Yeah.
And Trevor Woods gone.
So
it's just them three. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Now, at that defensive line, you was in my chat earlier this morning, JR. And you what? Hold your head up. Lift it on up like knock it out. Lift that head on up like Jaheim Otis, a defensive lineman who I think gonna start, along with Barnes. Well, you said you don't believe Barnes. It's gonna start. You believe the other guy gonna start. That's Lightfoot from Fresno State. 6'3", 300 pounds. I ain't seen no tape on him. That's the only reason I guess why I said he won't start. Now I've seen tape on Jaheim Otis. He all that. Matter of fact, I believe he's gonna be better than Block Buddy.
I mean,
I seen the tape on him.
Definitely, the potentials there, the measurables are through the roof as far as like a specimen of an athlete for a defensive lineman. The reason why I say for Lightfoot is because when I went and I looked at the tape for Lightfoot
you seen some tape on him?
I seen a little bit of tape, man. Look, he was on the field all 3 downs. That's the only thing he got over Barnes right now. I have yet to see Barnes be on the field all 3 downs. Now, I don't know if that's a conditioning thing. I don't know if it's it's just
that's exactly what it is.
Bad luck kind of thing. Because it seemed like when
ain't no bad luck. He lazy.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that. He lazy.
I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna call him that. But
I'm gonna say he my dog. No, you can't say it, but I can say it.
It just seemed like unopportune things happen while Barnes is on the field. Like he'll get on there and be first and second play here on the field. It's a holding call or a hands to the face call. Or it'll just be something that'll get him off the field.
You can't Jay. I ain't gonna let you go.
Look, that was every game.
Came in and relieved Barnes and jumped outside 3 times. Crickets. It was crickets from you, Greg, and all y'all. It was crickets. Y'all didn't say nothing. But soon as Barnes did it one time, that's Coach Drake. I'm gonna make sure you answer that phone we do out there and jump outside. He jumped outside 1 time. They put Shane Coates in there. He jumped outside 3 times.
Look, all I say, you give your starters a little bit more leeway.
Right? There you go.
That's what happens. You give your starters a little bit more leeway. But if you're a guy in the 2 deep and you definitely trying to be the first guy in to get reps, I mean, the opportunity was there. It just seemed like every time where he had that chance to, boom, something happened. Hands to the face, offside, defensive hold. It'll be just the most ironic things. And I'm like, golly, man. And it happened for a multitude of games, not just one. It's game after game kind of thing like that. But if it's not Otis and Lightfoot, then it's for sure gonna be McNeil. I think McNeil, he primed and he ready. He just got to show up the first half of the season. That's all. That's it. Show up the first half of the season, and McNeil easily the starter all the way throughout. And McNeil can be on the field all 3 downs. He's small. He's a little bit small. I think McNeil is like right there at 300. Small. Yeah, he's like right there at 300. But he explosive, get in the backfield. So, but yeah, Otis McNeil or Otis or Lightfoot, either way. Or Torrey, but I don't know how bad.
I got an update. Breaking news. Quinton Gibson, the first play of the game, 75-yard touchdown for the first offensive play of the game.
Told you that boy bad.
I said, that boy is bad. He's going to be a dog. He's going to be something to reckon with when he get up here in Colorado. Appreciate the news, South and Vet. Appreciate it. But like I say,
the school they playing against ain't nothing but a lot of little rich kids. So he probably going to light them up tonight. I'm telling you.
They going to light them up tonight.
He gonna light them up tonight, man.
What you crazy? No, he ain't playing, man. He said, Corey said, that's my family. He ain't 190. He 165.
I told you. They listed that weight with their pads on.
The school got his weight wrong then. Okay, appreciate that, Corey.
Yep. They put his weight on there with his pads. That's what they did.
He that small, man.
He's slight of frame, but he know how to play. Like I said, he know how to play with his weight. He been that weight. He know how to play with it.
Okay. Like I say, I think he's gonna start. I believe he's gonna start. Coach Prime think highly of him. I believe he's gonna get a start of this or get a chance at it. He's gonna definitely get a chance at it. So we'll have to see how that play out. So before I let you go, JR, I want to do about 15 more minutes with you. Check this out. We got another punter. from Kansas. He
Oh
committed.
yeah.
He played 2 years for Kansas, and he committed yesterday. I seen it late last night. I said, "Dog, we got another kicker." So Coach Prime ain't playing about that kickoff this year. He bringing them in.
He ain't playing. Look, he been saying it since last year. Special teams got to be special. So he went out there and got him another mate 2.0. So it's gonna be needed, man. Because like I say again, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but our style of play offensively is gonna change. So special teams is gonna play a huge part in field position, how we go about scripting plays, field position, how we can take advantage of certain parts of the field. So he wasn't playing about going after some guys that can really, put it to him on special teams. So you go out, you get a good kicker, and now you get a good punter. That solidifies that special team unit. Now you just got to fill it out with athletes. Get some athletes to fill it out. Get some people that can run downfield fast, cover, things like that. But you got the two key components. You got your kicker, long distance kicker.
Right.
You got your good punter, mate 2.0.
Yeah. That gonna change the field position right there. Still got Mata from 40 yards on down. Then you bring in that big long kicker, can get to 45 to 50, maybe. You won't have to go for it on fourth down or punt it away. So that's good news to have for. So going forward, what do you look for Coach Prime and the recruiting staff to bring in for us position-wise on the team to make it better than it was last year?
I look for them to bring in some more athletes, man, some more combo-like players that can fill out the roster, because that's going to be a key component to the rest of the roster, to fill out the special teams and to plug in a few places on the wide receiver side and the defensive back side. So that's what I'm looking for, some combo players, and that the combo go from defensive end, type of frame. They could be a defensive end or a linebacker, or they could be a linebacker or safety, corner, safety, wide receiver, running back, like all those type of combo players, just to load up on players like that to fill out the rest of the roster. And size, man. If you look, if you've seen any of these CFP, football games, man, SMU didn't stand a chance.
Yeah,
they look small out there, man. And that gives
I said, the quarterback kept throwing up interception. I said, man, what are you doing?
SMU looks small.
I guess the speed of the game caught up with him.
Yep.
The speed of the game caught up with him.
They look small, man. They had dynamic players, SMU, but in them trenches, they was getting their butt whooped. And then the way Penn State just kept running the ball on them, the defense just wore down over time. So that was just a matter of fact that was going to happen.
That goes to show you that's the play of the college football. Coach Prime got to fill up his trenches, bro.
Yep.
When I looked at Texas, Penn State, and them other teams, them big old teams, man, they got them snowballs. Yep. They ain't fool with none of us on that offensive line.
Yep.
Penn State got no big old, let me go say it like the drunk man on the street. They got some big old white boys, boy.
They got the cornbread white
boy. They got them trenches, man.
They ain't playing around, man.
They ain't playing, man. I was looking at Penn State. I said, "How they did?" I think I told you they were big. Then I just got looking at Texas, and that number 23 was so fast. Once he get through with them big old balls and hit that sideline, he was gone.
Yep,
he was gone.
Yep. So that's what I look. That's what I look for with CU, man. In order to kind of establish that dominance in the Big 12, and we're gonna need some corn husker, corn fed type boys up front. But we off to a good start. Like I said, Jaheim Otis, like I said, another big guy, big body, Lightfoot, big guy, big body up front. So now it's just attacking that offensive line, maybe pick up 2 or 3 more linemen, some big, athletic guys.
Yep. Yeah, I that's what I need Coach Prime to do, man. Man, to get that run, they ain't worried about passing the ball. Just on third down. Then they Run.
Hand it off and run it.
Texas will run. Get behind them big old offensive line. Run.
Yep.
Run. Now after a while, they're going to break through. They did.
That's
they
what
did.
happened.
I think Texas scored about 30-something points.
Yeah. They had 38. 34.
They had 38?
Yeah. I want to say they finished with 38.
Yeah, so that's why I think he got to be in that trenches on that offensive line, man. If you want to win that Big 12, because Kansas, you look at Kansas and Arizona State. Arizona State just had a commitment from that running back from Army.
For Army.
He was a 1,300-yard rusher.
Yep.
So Arizona State gonna lose Scatterboo and gain another 1,000-yard rusher. That lets you know they're gonna run it again next year.
Yep.
That's what they said. So you got to be able to stop that run, JR. I'm sorry. You have to be able to run the ball. They're gonna have to run the ball. I believe I don't think Coach Prime don't want to do it. The way Pat Sherman talking in the press conference, they asked him what have he learned since working with Coach Prime in the Colorado Buffalo. He said, "Oh, how much fun it is when you go 4 wide receivers." I said, "Oh Lord,"
because look,
he said he had to know that when he was coaching.
Nah, look, that was more sort of the mentality. That's the NFL mentality. You look, unless you got a quarterback in the NFL, Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson, most of the time in the NFL, they're gonna run the ball, run it. Then they're gonna hit you with deep shots. That was Pat Shermer's thought process. Let's try to run it. But you got a quarterback so dynamic in Shador, you got to take advantage of the athletes. You got the Heisman winner, Travis Hunter. He not the Heisman winner if you're running the ball 30 times a game. I'll tell you that right now. So you have to highlight those attributes. Coach Prime ain't never been without Shador as his quarterback. You think he gonna have the patience with a quarterback he just now meet? He not gonna have that same type of patience. It's gonna be hand that ball off, run that ball, and then we gonna dink and dunk them on some play action type stuff. Use your feet to get a first down. That I believe that's how the offense is gonna look. There's no knock to the young man Salter because I think he's gonna be a great player. But I think those backs, I think Augustus and Hayden and Welch and I miss Hood. I think they're gonna get all the carries their heart desire next year. That's just
wow. So they're gonna go out there with 4 running backs again.
They're gonna use all 4 running backs next year. I tell you that. If they still there, I feel like one of them will hit the portal. One will, but the other 3 that's gonna remain back, they're gonna get all the running back touches they want next year. Trust me. You heard it first on B Watts from JR Boxing. Colorado will be running that ball next year.
Y'all heard him. Y'all know I'm gonna knock that head off if it don't happen. So this year won't be like last year.
It won't be like last year. They're not gonna have that boy.
But
they won't have that young man Salt out there dropping back 30 plus times. He not Shador. You get 23 to maybe 27 dropbacks or something like that. The rest of them, they'll be handing the ball off.
Okay. I mean, that's your opinion. I had to go with you. I just don't see it. I disagree. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ms. Johnson said Ohio State 20, Tennessee 0.
Golly.
They running that ball, man. Them big old offensive linemen, bro.
Yep. They wanted more SEC teams in the college football playoff. Come on.
Yeah, for what?
That's what I'm saying. For what?
They don't have it. Hey, the SEC don't have a SEC tournament. The best 2 teams won. One came in the championship, the other one came up on them. They should have just let that ride after that. Rest of them, they don't play each other.
Yep.
That's why they should have let in the Big 12. They should have let whoever came in second in that playoff.
Iowa State, nah. They should let
They
CU
can't.
in.
I mean, you can't. No, you can't skip over them.
I see.
They
Yeah, I mean,
played in the
strength of schedule
championship
wouldn't
game,
matter.
bro. Keep it fair now. Keep it right. They
I
played
mean,
in
yeah,
the.
you're
If
right.
CU
You're right.
had made the championship game and lost, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that was going against the Big 12 was the fact that it was the strength of schedule. Like Iowa State strength of schedule wasn't next to nothing. So
Yeah.
they just don't respect the fact, of the Big 12, which I find it ironic because I thought you did strength of schedule based on the preseason. And at the beginning of the preseason, Big 12 had like 6 teams ranked. So I don't know how strength of schedule stuff work and all of that stuff. I had to do some research.
Colorado started winning. Go on, tell it like it is. Colorado started winning.
Nah.
They said, "Oh hell, nah. That's not what it was, bro."
Yeah, they started dumbing it down, but
now you got Oregon State with a bye.
Yeah,
and finna get crushed against Penn State. They go get crushed.
But yeah, well, I mean, you see 20-0, so it's just and Tennessee, one of the top teams in SEC play over the last 3-4 years. So it just
happened. You
right. What it is. Yep. And they had number one defense. Tennessee had number one defense for most of the year. College football.
That's why I keep trying to tell everybody. I've been telling you too. Georgia gonna be in that championship game along with Oregon.
I don't see it. I think Penn State got the easiest route, man. They beat up on SMU, which was literally a G5 team last year. They was Conference USA last year. And then they're going to play Boise State, a G5 team. They're going to beat up on Boise State. Then they'll get the winner between Notre Dame and Georgia. And then they'll be able to handle, I think Penn State will be able to handle a Georgia. Let's say Georgia beat Notre Dame. I think Penn State can handle Georgia because they'll run the ball. They're just going to run the ball. Drew Aller is not a all-star quarterback, but they'll run that ball.
That's right up Georgia. They want you to run with that defense front and that linebacker room.
That's fine. Georgia got problems putting up points, same way Penn State. But Georgia don't run the ball as effectively as Penn State. Not this year, at least. Nate Frazier good, but Georgia ain't running that ball like that.
I just don't. For 4 quarters, I go with Georgia. That's just the way they've been playing this year. That's the way they've been playing in the past.
Don't be shocked.
Their quarterback hurt. They got to play. They're going to have to play fundamental ball. As a matter of fact, they backup quarterback to me is better than their starting quarterback.
I wouldn't. He had some moments, but I don't got no take on him to know if he's good.
All right. Okay. I mean, that's your opinion. I'm just saying.
Don't be surprised.
Hey, but one team out there gonna stop Oregon. That's Georgia.
Who gonna be Oregon? I think Texas can beat them. I think Texas can beat them. I think it's gonna be Texas and Penn State in the championship game.
You could be right. I can't knock you on that.
Yep.
I just don't see them beating Georgia. Georgia they defense they got too much over there. Oh yeah. Big Worm said, man, see you gonna bomb that ball. He told me to Big Worm. I've been trying to tell him, man. I ain't been run no ball, man.
Big Worm will still be around.
Ain't gonna sit on no sideline being bored.
Remember,
looking at nobody run no ball.
They watch. They had that ball off 30 times. Watch.
Man, yeah. Coach Prime ain't gonna be the coach then.
All right. Watch.
Hey, you heard Coach Prime on what's called show?
What, Pac-Man?
Who? No, not Pac-Man. I can't think of his name now. He asked Coach Prime, said, will I see you in Green Bay for the Heisman Trophy? Coach Prime said, no. You won't see none of us there. We having our own in Boulder, Colorado with our folks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man.
He said he will not be in Green Bay. He said he will be in Boulder, Colorado. I guess at the inside their facility, have their own.
Oh, for Travis, yeah. I was
for Travis and Shadur.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rick Heisman, yeah, that's his name.
Yeah.
Rick Heisman, yeah. I said, okay. I said, look at Coach Prime. Coach Prime. Okay, Coach Prime here, man.
Yeah, you already know how he feel. Coach Prime feel that way about the Hall of Fame. He like, look, man, everybody ain't supposed to be in the Hall of Fame. He said it's watered down.
Yeah. Coach Prime here, man. Coach Prime said, nah, we won't be that rich. I don't need to offer my boy be that.
Nah.
I said, dog. So he having his own, man. That's something else. But, all right, JR. I ain't mean to hold you. I said I was gonna do 30 minutes, but we went into an hour. But so who gonna win it all then, JR? You been right so far. Who gonna win it all?
I'm gonna say
right now I can tell you want to go Penn State. Look like you want to go Penn State.
I'm gonna go Texas. Texas gonna win it all. Texas? And Texas gonna win it all because Penn State gonna do Texas a favor and they gonna beat Georgia. That's what's gonna happen. Notre Dame and Georgia play next. Georgia gonna beat Notre Dame. Penn State gonna beat Boise State, and then Penn State gonna beat Georgia. Texas gonna run through the rest of the bracket up top. They gonna get to Oregon, beat Oregon. Penn State and Texas in the championship game, and Texas will be too much for Penn State. That's what's gonna happen.
Y'all heard JR right here on Sports Talk with B Watts. I can't argue with him. He been right so far. Only thing I need him to do is go over there on my Instagram, BetUS, who is a sponsor of Sports Talk, and hit that link and put his bets in on bet.
No, so we can win some. I'm gonna do it tonight. Watch.
I'll say go over there on my Instagram. It's BWatts0, BWatts1. One tell them 0 or 1. I think Steve supposed to be doing BetUS and put your bets in up under my thing, and I appreciate that. So both of us can win. But Big Dog, I appreciate you tonight, man. Like I said, I'll see you again Tuesday.
All right now.
And like I said, when it comes to betting outside of CU, I just start asking you.
I'm telling you, I got the wisdom. I know what I'm talking about. CU
it look like you've been right,
baby. Get ready.
They said Gibson, you don't caught one and rushed one.
He the real.
Who they playing? What's they playing? Gibson teared them up there.
Yep.
All right, JR. I'm gonna get off this thing. I got some things to do, man. You have a good one, man. I appreciate you jumping on with me tonight.
I'll catch up with you Tuesday. I'll be watching.
All right, I'll get with you. All right, bro. Appreciate you. Once again, we want to thank JR Boxing for joining me tonight for this special edition of Sports Talk on a Saturday night. We want to do 1 hour show, and we did it, and we getting it out the way. Like I said, Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo football team has a special player that's coming on the board once they get through with his high school playoff game. That's Quinton Gibson. He has the potential to be better than Jimmy Horn Jr. and LeJohntay in their career. Remember, he coming in as a freshman. I think Jimmy Horn Jr. has played 2 years up under Coach Prime, and both of those years he was injured last year and injured this year. Didn't put up the numbers that I was looking for, and I'm sure didn't put up the numbers that Coach Prime or Jimmy Horn was satisfied with. But LeJohntay this year did put up some good numbers this year. Now, I give him credit. He had 70 catches, 880 yards, and 10 touchdowns. And I believe, just my opinion, he will hear his name called on draft night in the NFL draft. That's LeJohntay. I think he'll be the third. Where Hill Green is gone, he'll be the third or maybe the fourth player hear his name called on NFL draft. That's LeJohntay. I believe he will get drafted. That's just my opinion. My list has dropped down one, and I'm gonna do a draft special show of who are the players from Colorado that I think will hear their name called on draft day. And I'm gonna do it on a Monday night. It might be this Monday. I'm gonna do it the Monday after the bowl game. Who gonna hear their name called on draft night? You don't want to miss that show. It's gonna be a good one. I promise you that. Well, y'all, I got to get out of here. Thank you again for tuning in tonight. May God continue to bless each and one of you. Getting ready for the holidays. Love your family. Love your loved ones. And be there for them, whatever they need, y'all. All right? Y'all been here for me, and I appreciate it. And here's the kicker. Christmas is coming up, and it's all about giving. I need 5 of y'all. 5 of y'all. The first 5. The first 5. There go my email address. cbwatts1@aol.com. Send me your cash app, and I'm going to bless you for Christmas. Y'all been good to me. I'm going to return the favor. Drop me your cash app at cbwatts1@aol.com, and I'm going to bless you with a little financial gift for Christmas. All right? All right. Once again, you watch Sports Talk with B. Watts. I want to thank all of you for tuning in tonight. Once again, may God continue to bless you and your family. All right? I'm going to leave you a couple. If we're going to watch some more videos, you know, Travis Hunter and Shadua was at Colorado basketball game today, and they honored them, and Travis Hunter was out there showing his skills. I'm going to show a couple videos from that game today. All right? Peace. Y'all be blessed. This Gibson. Throw me that ball, boy. Boy, y'all don't know y'all can't handle me up like that. Boy, excuse you. I'm gone. I'm taking this to the house. Get out my way. Gibson. He's coming to see you. Don't worry about it, Coach Prime. I'm coming. I am coming.
Say Thorpe, turn around, looking square in the camera, Thorpe, and I called it first.
Travis is. doing it now, baby.
You know I like to have fun. I like to take them back on that old school shit. Yeah, look. Money talking like that, my baby. Seeing these brand new faces, say shootouts in different places. Shotters talk overrated, that money come different phrases. Yeah, heard these niggas want some smoke with them babies. Bullet exit his dome, come in contact with the others. My homie died from that fire for a fact, man, I love it. Weekend, I don't know white flag, I made that choice, so I'm thugging. Don't give a fuck, cause when it's up, I drop the bag for the bus. These niggas puss out your jewelry glistening. Man, that shit won't blind a nigga when he shoot, I ain't missing. Yeah, and all that shit they rap about, I ain't feeling. I learned how to read a nigga sitting penitentiary, yeah. Posting them trenches on the most dangerous block in the red. Up on a nigga with that Glock that I just bought out the egg. Approaches talking all this talk, we shoot him dead in his face. We out the time, I came when I did some months in that cage. Too many.
Social anxiety I feel, and I done been this way for some years. I don't really get along with my peers. Everything that they do to me is weird. So in the world full of weirdos, fools and strong. And I know, I'm working on what I see. And I feel I love you. Deep in my heart, I don't think I can live this life without you.
Yeah, Will.
I know you're gonna put rage, I pass it for the pain. On the
Go plus. Hey, watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your boy Bernard Watts, live right here in Boulder, Colorado. Getting ready to watch Coach Prime in the Colorado Buffaloes. Yeah, let's go Buff. Colorado defense. They got different characters on this team, and that's why they are must-see TV.